Hey y'all. So look, I did a skit. I did a review earlier, but I guess I got restricted on it, and they took my volume off. So I'm doing it all over again. So I was talking about Mike and Amber. So Amber met Mike at the gym, right outside the gym. And he was coming out, and so he was like, "I'll sweat" or whatever. And he gave her a hug. He said, "I'm sweating." She said, "I wish I was sweating." But so she was like, he was like, "What are you talking about? You look great." So she was like, "Well, my weight go up and down, and probably because I'm stressing over that old Anthony and Shayla thing." And so he looking like, "Oh my God." And so like everybody else is doing that. Everybody else is trying to tell her to, girl, get over that. So even though I know you can't really tell a person how long to deal with stuff and how not to get over something, especially that was her husband. So I think I may take that back because this was this woman's husband and her best friend. So it really is hurtful to her, and I understand. So I'm gonna kind of take that back. And so she was like, he was like, what he did now? He said, well, he came over and he gonna tell me that he's not gonna stay with Shayla like that anymore. So I'm asking you, being that you're a man, what is it that he's trying to do, and what is he up to? Because I just feel like something ain't right. And he was like, well, Anthony just being who he is. And he said, doing what he do. He said, what? He said, not telling the truth. And he said, well, she said, both of them is like that. They relate. That's how they related, because they both don't tell the truth. So that's why they together. And so she was like, well, he was like, you got to stop letting him get in your head like that. You got to stop thinking about that. And she said, well, I just didn't get married to get divorced. And he said, yeah, you didn't get married to get divorced. You didn't get married to get cheated on. So, which one is it, And she was like, well, I don't know if you know this, but I, you know, dealt with Wayne the day of my wedding. And he was like, she said she was with Wayne the day of her wedding. And she was like, Mike said, you were with Wayne? He said, yeah. He said, when it was before your wedding? He said, yeah. He was like, okay, well, that was before your wedding. But he was like, that was low down, but it wasn't a low down dirty shame. You know how he talk. And so she was like, yeah, it was a low down dirty shame. It was giving low down. So he was like, well, I mean, like, that was something that you did before you got married. So when you got married, what did you honor? I honored my marriage. Because she said, he asked him, did you do anything after that with Wayne? And she said, never. And so okay, so what was you honoring? He said, I was honoring my marriage. He said, and who? He said, God. He said, come on now. Like, don't be so hard on yourself and stuff. And he would just let them know, let them two be, because they are something else. So let them be, let them do what they do. And man, come on, let's make this money. Stop harping on it. No, no, but you ain't got time, and he don't deserve a conversation from you. You don't have time to be worrying about what they got going on. You got to go make this paper. And I'm glad that he told her that, because everybody else been telling her the same thing, and she's just obsessing. And like I say again, I understand that you can't tell a person when to grieve, when to stop grieving, or whatever, because that was a hurtful thing. But I think that if she don't see it, then she's okay. But if she see it, that's when she start obsessing, because before she was good, and then she saw it, and that just did something to her, and she just wasn't in her right place no more, because she kept visualizing and hearing this woman say, I feel like I'm with my husband. But you see what he did? He left, and he got her looking crazy now. See, you can't feel like that you done conquered this woman and you done wrong, and you keep saying God is going to bless us. You keep saying God is going to bless us, and I'm so blessed that you're here and everything with our family and stuff. That's not your family. That's not your family. Like, you can't expect, God don't honor that. And I don't know why they keep saying that. God don't honor that. So, long as he there with you, you good. But as soon as he told you that he was going to be staying with Piari on a permanent basis, then it's like, what about our family? You don't have a family. See, he done played with her head so much, she already you know, like that. And you know, play with her head so much to where now she really feel like she is your wife and she's not your wife. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And you know that Rafi gave Momo that $1,800. So dumb. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm finna look at some more stuff. Oh, tomorrow, 8 o'clock p.m. I'm gonna be doing. I don't know. I might do it at 7 o'clock, but I'm gonna go live. I think I'm gonna go live at 7 because I'll be off tomorrow. But let me know what y'all think.